Hey there, everyone's Valcal playing some Super Mario World ascetic run. Last time we did the whole secret route of Donut Land, Dan, Donut Land. Now we're doing the normal pathway. That would be this, 2 stages in a fortress. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, I don't know. The point of a house is to give shelter to people, because shelter is one of these necessary needs that we have to, solve, including like feeding ourselves and resting and reproduction. It's all there, it's all prioritized, it's all pretty danderific. The first ghost house is pretty difficult, as you can see, because, well, to be fair, it is kind of confusing, like, the first time, because it uses the whole, oh man, these rooms sure look alike, except they're not. Except, they're not. Literally, they're not the same rooms, but you don't know that. To get a secret exit, you basically need to eat 3 pounds of flour, and I don't know if I got the health to do that post-holidays, so I'm a little worried, So using some trickery, I got myself a feather, because, that I'm going to lose as soon as I can. It's just to get the secret exit, to get it out of the way. Oh man, now we're here in the lands of the holidays. Basically here, it's very difficult because you have to run. Then you need to remember to not to start to run. Come on, ghost, hit me. Thank you very much. Just so we got that out of the way. Basically, I really want to get the top secret house, if only for a very quick and easy way, and fast also. And also speedy, expedient, and efficient to get a Jolly Green guy. Jolly Green guy? Yoshman the Yoshman, Yoster the Foster, Frosted Flakes the Mossed Blakes. But I'm only going to use him when a level actually requires me to, or when a stunt will require me some form of double jump or something. So let's go on the real path, go on a nature trail. Platforming levels are the levels that I think are going to be the most interesting in this run, because they tend to use coins as a helpful way to go, hey buddy, you probably want to go here. Except they suddenly become a lot more useful when stuff like this now has a potential to happen with little buddies around. So that shit going to be fun. You see, because like if I was like really nuts or something, I could say, well, that part is literally impossible unless you use a Yoshi jump underneath the blue guy, and whatever. Like, it's not necessary here, but in the future it may be, which is why I want, the speedy, expedient, donut-filled, pasta-flavored Yoshi. I mean, I'm not gonna re-explain myself 3 times in a row. 4 will have to do, except I only did it twice. Oh no, there's a message box, but there's a Koopa coming my way. How will I handle all this stress? But you have to say, point of advice, you can scroll the screen by scrolling the scroll. Okay, so, if you screen the scroll previously, you're going to be able to tell if there are, like, notions in it that you do not want your child to know about, such as biological procreation, the power of avarice, and how to sew tomatoes together to form a better whole. I got kicked in the head by a turtle, yo. Pretty great, isn't it?
This is good. I got Swiss cheese full of my mouth. Probably shouldn't be there as it will impact my ability to breathe.
Little turtle, you're kinda using your walking animation even when you're flying, so can see your little feety hopping. Oh man, that sure was hard. I'm getting that midpoint because it's useful to be able to cut your hit in half. And that's like my one time in the whole game where I'll be able to have extra hits. Except up there, it's just not worth the risk. But the game for some reason has those like emergency platforms down there. I guess I'm gonna duck. Oh, whoa there, buddy. Okay, yeah, that works out. That kind of worked. Fuzzy guy, that worked out. Isn't that great? I love it when things work out. Gotta wait for that platform to despawn, because I don't want it to turn into a coin on me, because that would be very unpleasant for my very anti-consumerist affinities. And gosh knows we don't want to ruin people's affinities, because otherwise they may complain and chew very loudly at a theater and order too many popcorn and drop it all over the floor. Donuts Plains 4. This level has Disco Man, a gimmick that is there for some reason. I have no idea how Nintendo thought of the disco shell, because it's just so weird and, like, out of nowhere. And also pretty strange. So, I have learned something the other day. You can knock these guys without earning any points. So, hey, it's not a fully pacifist run, because, you know, I don't mind killing. Whoops! As long as it's pointless. Okay? Like, if you're gonna go around killing peeps, make sure there's no goals at that. Like if it's not profit-minded, go ahead. Like, destroy, annihilate, hicatomize at your heart's content. That's fine. Your id has feelings too. But as soon as you add profit to it, I don't know, like, it takes something so beautiful and then make something so rotten out of it, you know? You gotta take those things for what they are. I'm not getting the Yoshi because I think there are, isn't there? Yeah, there are apples about, and I'd rather not deal with accidentally eating apples and, you know, getting money for it, because this is a world governed by, whoa! You know, competitive eating, and, dude, like, it's just sending out so many wrong messages to all our children out there. And you know what they say about the children? They must be catered to at every single half-second of their life. Otherwise, they're gonna fall in a turbulent pit of swirling constitutions, tribulations, and possibly also prostitution. So that's just something we can't handle here. Obviously, as a nation, we do not have the maturity to handle that. So, you know, better just take everything that's potentially bad and shove it away. This is Morning Castles 2. It's the second Morden's Castle. It's pretty rare. There's a fun. You can spin jump on them and nobody cares. There's a mace there, but also, nobody cares. That's a door. It's pretty great. The skeletons here are going to be interesting because I can't jump on them because that will give me points. That twonk, though, he doesn't care that I'm just grazing his face there. Because, yeah, he's like, whoa! Well, actually, you got like a million time and space to jump over him. Guess I'm like so used to the way that ROM hack set pieces together that I forgot that, for the most part, Nintendo actually, whoops, gives you enough room to deal with stuff. It's kind of funny, in the, yeah, that's pretty ridiculous kind of way. Still kind of puzzled, though, like, Donut Plains 2, The Cave, is a level that had a lot of no coin formations and whatnot that made this really difficult. But today, well, I don't know. Well, there was the platforming level with the coins there that could have been an issue, but they were nowhere near as an issue as I thought. The game has a lot less coins than I remembered, basically is what I'm saying here. Oh man, this is going to be fun though. Let's time things together, American style. What does that have to do with America? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and save so I don't lose my progress. I think that's a mature thing to do.
Change everything because one of the difficulties really have to do with getting well, that's the hardest part, because you gotta run up the stairs, and like my parents always told me, yo, Al Cow, although they didn't call me Al Cow, don't run up the stairs, you might like hurt your face or something, and then here I have to go against all my like instincts and actually run up the stairs. I'm like, dude, I can't handle the stress. I can't do that. Why are you making me do such a ribald, frivolous, crazy thing? And I'm like, you know, shaking my head very slowly from left to right, arms crossed above my chest, inhaling deeply my chest, you know, although our arms crossed like in front of it, still like billowing forward and back in my exaggerated breathing here in order to clearly communicate my exasperation. There's more down here, so I don't have to do like needle
Less difficult jumps for no reason. Now's the time where I want to go forward. This is the time that I wanted to go past. I think all those blocks are fine, except I need to fight all my instincts to kill the dead guy. people who are already dead, you know, it's like you look at them and you're like, man, you know, they won't mind if I kill them an extra time. It's not like they can really, like, it's not like it's gonna change much through their lives, so they shouldn't really mind. It's kind of funny how skeletons, they go through one another compared to, like, Goombas or Koopas or whatever, who, like, make each other turn around. Wonder why I guess skeletons, like their floating bones, just go through all the other floating bones. That would make quite an odious vision, I have to say. Not something I would like to see after dinner, that is for sure. This is Martin Koopa. His face kind of looks like, because of his toughest hair, I always thought he looked like a pineapple that wasn't textured or something for some reason. Pretty great. That was Martin Koopa Jr. number 2. He was the boss of World 2. It was very difficult, as you can see, because he had the ability to walk around a little bit. And also he had teeth. Like, if I was like a porridge or an apple or something, I'm pretty sure it could like eat me or something. That would be very, very deadly, and it would make me very unhappy because I'd be like all bleeding on the floor, going, I am bleeding on the floor, and then twitching and turning and spinning around in circles and doing loop-de-loops. Ugh, maybe even a U-turn. I think, ugh, just the mental image here is making me frigid like a walnut. Ugh. My words do not even exist anymore. So, this is a story, you know, where Mario, after defeating Bowser Koopa, he then went on a vacation, but then alternate reality Mario went also on a vacation, but his vacation is taking the place of Mario here, bonking him on the head, and taking over his identity. And now we're playing, like, as reverse, opposite Mario Town, as he goes on an adventure here in Vanilla Dome. Except that will be next time. Apparently Vanilla Dome 1 is one of those big deal levels, so I guess we're gonna... like in this sort of run, so I guess we're gonna see that next time. This is Avcow playing Super Mario World ascetic style in order to reach forward and buy 3 feet of rope. Now let's rock, but silently, pleasantly, and being very careful about it.